interrogative. Identify the three primary death giving seed word types. Desert, volcanic, and barren. Breaking dead seal. Hey. Řekne taky něco jiného. Tak, co teď? Let's ask you some questions. You know how to feel this. Sakra, já jsem blbě pojmenoval, to je jedno. Ten. Mě poslal sama dopředu. Už ne.
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
No to jsou papíry, si no. What is it?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
So what is the Starforge exactly?
I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world, and if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan, but there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Perhaps these words have more clues.
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Ona to prostě stojí. Fajn.
How can I help? We can...
Tak, tady už se s ní dá promluvit, i když... Já to dělám už tady teda.
How can I help? Tatooine is...
You look like something is bothering.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
Jinak tady musíte nasledat úplně přesně to, co je pořád. I think you're interested in more than just of the bond between us.
Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I mean, I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Our relationship? That's so cute. I have never been hit on by a Jedi before.
I was referring to the bond we share, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Well, I guess I touched a nerve there, huh?
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves? Most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
The second one.
I see you intend to be childish about this. I guess I won't get anywhere continuing our discussion right now, will I? I suppose I'll just have to speak to you again later. Hopefully you'll behave a little less like a little boy, and a little more like a man. How can I help?
You have something you want to ask me.
I do? How did you know?
A teď to po sobě nemůžu přečíst. Yo. Well, you keep staring at me. See anything you like?
You are easily the vainest, most arrogant man I have ever met. Besides, I know you can't be serious, since I was purposefully not staring in your direction. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you.
You're so cute when you're embarrassed.
That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you.
What do you think I should do?
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
I'll try.
That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There's great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
I won't do anything too hard to you.
I believe you truly mean what you say, for now, but sometimes it is not so easy to keep such promises. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
Čekaj, nemůžu nikdy klid, ne? I would appreciate any help you could offer.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Myslím, že se to někde spletl. Takže to teďko načtu. A rychle to proklikám a zmíním si.
How can I help? No, there is a... Please, I saw you. I was... Touch, now you...
Maxi, nemusíš čekat. Au. Já vím, že všude kolem chodí lidi, nemusíš čekat.
Don't worry.
Sakra, co jsem to dal? Jakože tohleto se tady předtím nebylo.
Good. Excellent. Yes. We can...
Co se stalo? Já vůbec nevím, co jsem zadal. Peš na mě začal štěkat, vůbec jsem netušil, co klikám. Kurva! Do prdele. Tak znova. Co to bylo teďkom? To vůbec netušil. Tak, hezky, postupně. Mothering you.
No, there is... Please. I saw you.
I have never been hit.
I was
Wow. I guess I touched on that.
Touched a nerve? No. Are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
Oh, the second one.
I see you intend to be childish about this. I guess I won't get anywhere continuing our discussion right now, will I? I suppose I'll...
Jinak můžete evidentně i odpovědět na ty otázky, jako... Taký planety. Derelie? To je zajímavé. Ach jo.
How can I help? I do.
Ne, tak to dělal.
My thought. A part of the fact that...
Tady to jsem úplně přeskočil. Tady to je docela dobrá hláška. You could harm me when I do something bad. Blink once for dark side, twice for light. Mohla by se mě varovat, když v momentě, kdy se pokusím udělat něco zlého. Mrkni jednou pro temnou stranu, dvakrát pro světlou. Toho jsem si vůbec...
I don't think we must...
I'll try.
Your...
Oh, shit. Yeah. Tak. Teď si musíme prolomit tam na lodi. Plus 5, 2 plus 8, ježišmarja. Members of the order typically wear plain or unassuming garments, but this variant offers the additional protection needed by the Jedi influencing important events.
Yeah?
What?
uložím, abych to nesklonil. LP70B. Mám se ukládání neustále, ale... To je tolik míst, jako člověk všechno může zmorat, to už něco dostat. No, když už budu vnitř, tak si lepší být.
Yeah, what do you... Is there any... I don't have as many strange stories like the last one I told you, but I do have a couple about me and the stuff I've done. In one battle above the world of Althir, my unit managed to defeat a force of Althiri 10 times our own size. That battle gained me command of an entire subsect of my clan.
Tell me the story.
For 5 days, they had managed to hold off our forces, keeping us to the outer rings of their world, preventing us from attacking it directly. My task was to assault one of their flanks with a false attack. The Althiri would be drawn out by the units I had sent in. Once they had surrounded those units, the bulk of my forces would attack from the rear and defeat them in detail.
Did it work?
Things didn't go as I had planned. I saw an opening, a mistake they had made in the disposition of their forces, and took it. While fending off our main force, they had let their fleet split in two. The center of their entire fleet was left exposed. I turned my forces and assaulted the center of their fleet, decimating them.
You disobeyed your orders.
This is a chance given to a warrior once or twice in a lifetime. The chance to change the course of history in a single act. Their slow, ponderous ship could not turn to face us without being overwhelmed. Their command vessels were destroyed in seconds. Their ranks were thrown into chaos. It was amusing to watch the surviving ships scatter and flee. Several even tried to dive through the plane of the rings to escape us. They were shredded by the rings, or crashed into rocks, or were destroyed by our forces as we pursued them. Warriors do not flee from a battle if they are losing. They fight to the end, as we did against your Jedi Revan. Another time, maybe, I'll tell you about how the war with the Republic went. For now, let's just get on with things. Is there something else you want to know? Is there any... Is there... Is there... Is there... Is there... Hey, don't worry. I think you've got enough there as a real... There any... You're...
Yay. Tak zase je vidět rozdíl v barvě. Můžu se něco obarvit, no. Nechám to. Sigil. Sakra, to se doznačí. Mind in the sigil system, this crystal is not costly but a valued addition to the lifesaver. It produces a fiercely bright beam that seals on contact, inflicting great damage. Jinak už jsem si přesně sestavil, kdo bude mít co, ale máme jich tak málo, že to zatím prostě dávám do čeho můžu a je to vyřešené. Já, ale na věc. To čekám ty ostatní věci.